Hi, I am Daniel, and you may have thought I was done with Spongebob videos, but there's still stuff about the show to discuss. This time, the earlier TV movies in season 5 and 6, until the next few series did mini-series instead, getting the Bikini Bottom and the vacation episodes. Recently, 2 years ago, there was a third TV movie Birthday Blowout, but that episode is too competent to be compared to these. In my opinion, both are high C tier and technically bad, but I don't dislike them. So, which is worse? I kept switching throughout the years, but I have the definitive answer on my most recent rewatch. In this video, I will discuss multiple aspects comparing the two, using the format of episode anaylsis or reverses. Also, spoilers if anyone cares. On the topic of story to start, Atlantis Squarepantis shows a big bubble sending Spongebob and Patrick to find half the Atlantean army. Take it to the museum where other characters are, and then it's used to send them to Atlantis. When there, crabs, sandy, Squidward and kind of plankton all find a room that interests them during the tour, and it is imperative to slowly get rid of the characters one by one. Having Squidward in the plot is important for the interactions of the trio, and plankton is needed for the conflict, but not really crabs and Sandy. Sandy is important in the fight scene at least, which happened because their bubble is popped. The first time it was done by both Spongebob and Patrick, but it was a fake. The real bubble is shown only with Patrick to pop it. What was the point of that? Couldn't the first one be the actual oldest bubble and avoid pointless Patrick dumb joke? Plankton becomes Atlantis' new relic, and they then just leave, and Atlantis remains possibly lost forever. Well, that version of Atlantis is not Sponge's run Atlantis, even though I don't think that movie's canon. Especially it dragged out and shouldn't be 30 minutes. I am not including Patchy and will discuss this bit after Spongebob bit. It would be a small amount of content for 22 minutes, yet alone that. I do like the way it expands a new setting of Atlantis while it's a generic story. It isn't by any means awful. So how does Truthful Swear compare? That rhymes. It's the 77th anniversary of the Krusty Krab. By the way, it's the 10th anniversary of the show. The Echo is a very specific number and isn't said at 117 but incorrectly. During preparation, the four get stuck in the back room and have to use the vents to escape. Insert Among Us show here. There is flashbacks while this happens, and it is sometimes funny, sometimes not. I don't know why it couldn't have been a clip show since the anniversary instead of a clip show parody. I feel like I said parody on my recent videos. Sure, the flashbacks were obviously used for missing advertising, yet the secret formula reveal the wedding you were waiting for. I can imagine this being annoying to the people who this trick, and it probably only exists for that. This also abruptly just ends with a song making customers return. An even more dragged out special than Atlantis, and it doesn't feel like much of a story. SpongeBob segments of both episodes are weak stories. Maybe Patchy's any better, right? He has segments in both these episodes that take up our time. In Atlantis, the start has some potential with Patchy being stuck in traffic and about to miss the new SpongeBob episode. Then Encino disappears and Patchy is just there alone. Christmas Who, Patchy doesn't even have a plot and he wasn't made for stories, just to make fun of TV presenters. While here, nothing of interest happens until the ending. This is a weird ending with aliens who definitely scare the odd people. These segments are pretty bad, and since it's Patchy telling the story, it creates the theory that this is fanfiction. Also, I cannot say how this situation reminded Patchy of that SpongeBob story at all. As for Truthful Swear, Patchy goes to Nickelodeon creates an anniversary special. Got to the first half is Patchy calling celebrities but used the unfunny jokes. Some cameos include LeBron James, who 12 years later plays basketball with the Looney Tunes to save his son from an algorithm. Then Will Ferrell, who challenges Patchy to a contest for the 20th anniversary special. That didn't happen, and it's the only memorable scene out of them. Some celebrities that made it into the show in the universe are Pink, who is just the other song, and the guy in the penny. Not Abraham Lincoln, just the guy in the penny as he's called. Anyway, Patchy seems to be portrayed as insane here, since it implies SpongeBob isn't real. Later episodes like Feral Friends and Birthday Blowout say SpongeBob and Patrick exist in the same universe, but here is the entitled fan of a non-existent character. They could have had actual behind the scenes stuff here, but it's just stuff like intros or main characters, the old cartoon-like version of Spongebob. Patchy is bad in both. 44-minute specials are too long to have frequent Patchy appearances, especially with Potty barely appearing. Depending on which cut you are, Patchy appears more than SpongeBob and Truthful Swear, so I'll say them segments are worth citing. To the handling of the characters, in Atlantis, SpongeBob and Patchy are the main ones, who we follow throughout the episode. The others more surface side characters, and while I do explain position here, the others are here to make the scale bigger. Highest of Atlantis is an okay new character, who is quite funny. Characters are fine here and acting character, but don't do anything great. As for Truth, it follows SpongeBob, Squidward, Patchy and Krabs. To the special's credit, they do have a good dynamic. Plankton's role here is so forgettable that when watching, it's possible to forget he was there. The special has a lot of flashbacks and no new characters, so the problem's barely in the characters. Delta 2 I'll probably pick Truthful Swear in this aspect. In terms of comedy, I think Atlantis Squarepantis is the funniest special, but both are very hit and miss with some funny moments and some unfunny ones. Now for animation, Atlantis Squarepantis has some different styles to mix with the usual season 5 animation. The one in Mr. Krabs' song looked awful, but the rest are fine. Especially the video game style they used for Germ Warrior. Truthful Swear is the first episode to not be 4:3 and have a bigger aspect ratio. It also has a couple of different styles too, like a Mickey Mouse one. I was conflicted with what looks better, but the money animation makes Truthful Swear look better in comparison. Only one of these specials is recognised as a musical, but both have a lot of songs and I will discuss them, starting with Atlantis Squarepantis. Bubbles' song is a bit slow, but I think it's a good song, especially Patrick's lines. Feeling the Buzz is a mess of a song. Squidward's part is great, but the others aren't and it feels very badly. Bob's song has terrible animation, but it's a pretty good song on its own. Getting Bobby is a fine song, but nothing special. How Do I Pick Or So Many Weapons is mostly sing talking. It's okay, but that annoys me. Squidward's song is one of the weak songs in this special for being uninteresting. Second Encino is the best song and the highlight of Patchy's segment. Goodbye Atlantis may be a rushed ending and there is no reason for Patchy to be sad, but I like this song, finding multiple characters sing in a natural way. Especially as mixed song, here is the ranking. And I'm not the first person to point this out, but guest star David Bowie didn't even sing in the musical episode. On to Truthful Swear. The intro is sung by CeeLo Green, it's fine. The only thing interesting to say is that the visuals were reused for the edge and the bikini bottom. Day Like This is a superb song out of context, but in context it is underwhelming since the small scale of the special. There is an All Quiet Party commercial which is a good song and joke. The flashback would be better if it was more stylized like this. You've Got Scary isn't bad, but it's the obligatory celebrity song. There are intros of what the show will be with all main characters, and the Squidward one is proper, but the other two are just jokes. Detective Year only really count them as one song. As for I'm Ready, parodies of old cartoons are a bit overdone, but the songs sound great and the animation is unique style. Old Krusty Krab has the same tune as Old Christmas Tree, and I like the song being a calmer end to the special. The song in the credits, Beautiful Dreams, is great because Squidward can sing really well and one of the songs is actually taken seriously. This is also missed, but most of the songs are good here. This is the ranking. Both specials are mostly the same on the topic of songs. In conclusion, I think the worst one is Truthful Swear, because Atlantis is a new big location. With a couple more things happening, it could be TV movie length, while I can't say that about the other. This was an episode 9 of Spongebob, which I won't do that much, but occasionally I might. Especially since I didn't discuss any average or just good episodes in the best and worst list, except when I ranked season 10. So I don't know for sure which cut I watched for Truthful Swear, but I'm pretty sure it's the youngest one. The end.